send about 50 emails a day. And that person was like, huh? I'm like, yes, I was really, 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 really looking for a job in the UK, and I would spend enough time to make sure that I exhaust my time towards my applications. So for people that would, you give them links and they don't even make an effort, like what she's saying, she knows where to navigate and where to look for a job. It's because she's putting effort in whatever she wants to achieve. So just a motivation to guys, if you send 3 emails and you think you get a response, trust me, it's a no. Send emails as much as you can. Definitely you get a response from either 1 or 2. I would send email almost every day, 50 emails every single day until I got a response, I got an offer. So for people that are about to give up, to say, no, I've sent 10 emails or 5 emails, and you think that it's that's it. You go through every single employer, every single email. The government website of UK has got more than 1,000 sponsorship jobs. You can still apply for every single job that has been advertised. And trust me, one day, it will be your chance. You'll be all right.
Yeah. So Tendai, well done for what you're doing.
Tendai, sorry, I just want to answer. I just want like sorry, it's a personal question. Do you know the guy called Governor Chirume?
No.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
Okay, Tendai, you are in the right track. You're doing the right thing you're supposed to do. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep pursuing. You're doing the right thing. As you said, you are sending numerous of applications. Don't give up. Something will surely come up for you. Just keep up the hope. Get new links, get new companies, pursue them, contact them personally, like email, send them an email and find out what's going on and so forth. Just do what you need to do. Just stay tuned. If we hear anything new or companies that you have not approached, we will provide you with that information. In regards to just a quick one, your CV, how is it? Have you got any feedback on how your CV, because you did mention that the other feedback was you were not the perfect candidate. What do they mean in terms of what is it they picked up from your
usually they don't really say, they'll just say, considering that there were so many clients, many candidates, we can't provide individual feedback. I've never really got feedback, from a professional. So maybe it could be there's something wrong with the CV.
Anyway,
I don't.
We as a team, we are happy to look at your CV, to look at your, the interview questions that you think you've gone through. Maybe we can support with that. We are happy to do that. So just send us your number. We are happy to support, because where you are, you just need that little input. You've done the rest. You've done the biggest job. We're just about to just push you forward to do what you need to do.
Small push.
It's a small push, actually. You've done the rest.
Actually, what you just need to do right now is for you to prepare yourself to say, you know what, I'm not going to renew these expiring documents. My last push, be it a month, I don't know how far are they going to expire, but just tell yourself that I'm now doing my last push. Exhaust yourself to this last push. Make sure that you don't. I understand the process of moving here, it's cost a lot in terms of preparation. So the moment you just give yourself just this last point, that's where people usually give up. That's where people give up. The last point, trust me guys, it's a long journey, because up to now, if you haven't got a certificate of sponsorship, once the certificate of sponsorship is there, you still have another struggle for you to so it doesn't just end at it doesn't just end at at being issued a certificate of sponsorship, you still have the visa application, which can be denied or approved. So the prayers that you do now is like, you know what, I need the course certificate. It's going to be a different prayer that you do when you're praying for your visa application, because you still have a long way to go. But the last push, the moment you get a course certificate, trust me, the other one is just a walkthrough. But you don't need to give up, because that time, that's where people usually give up.
Yeah, Tendai, we are with you. So send me your number. The team will look at your CV, will look at your documents and see if there's anything that is lacking there. Then we'll direct you on the right path. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
Stay tuned. We'll just bring you down so that I can bring others. Thank you. That was Tendai there. Okay, we got Nono here. Nono, how are you? Good evening. Where are you tuning in from?
Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. I'm at Joburg, South Africa. Yes,
Okay.
I'm a Zimbabwean. Yes. So I'd love to help me with my CV.
Okay,
I've done all the
okay, tell us a bit of about your journey, how far you have gone. Although you said you need help with your CV, what have you done so far? How is your journey been, and where are you at the moment?
I've done my own requirement courses. I have
Tell us if there's anything missing. We will be able to pick up and help you with that.
Okay. Then courses I've done 2. One is Florence Academy, and the other one is Survival CPR. I did here in South Africa. Then
Are those online or they are practical as well?
Florence Academy is online. Then the other one, no, I did theory and also practicals. Yes, I've already done that.
Fantastic.
And then I've done IELTS, I've done TPTSD, and also clearance police, both sides, South African and Zimbabwean.
Oh, wow.
I've done. Okay. Now I'm trying to sending my CVs to get a response, but I haven't got an interview.
So when have you started approaching the companies? When did your journey start after you've completed all these documentation part of everything? When did you start making application?
In September.
September, not too long. And you haven't got any feedback whatsoever?
No, I haven't. Only unfortunately, only I got unfortunate only.
Oh, bless you. As you heard, people have been trying.
That maybe the problem is my
Go on. You were talking.
CV. I don't know.
Okay, you've done well. Keep doing what you're doing. And which companies have you approached? We can supply you with the links. If Pastor Clara could put some links for you as well to approach.
The problem is my CV.
Okay, so you know where the problem is. Right. Okay, we will look into your CV and see what needs to be amended or what needs to be added or subtracted.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. Thank you for joining us here. Thank you. All right. We got Nono Sikelelo. Hello. Good afternoon. Where are you tuning in from?
Hi, how are you?
We are well.
I'm in South Africa.
Great.
I'm in South Africa, Johannesburg.
Okay.
So I've got only one question. I already found a sponsor in Channel Chase Island.
Oh, well done. Congratulations. When did you get the sponsor?
Oh, okay. We started the process. That was March. She came this side and then we did interviews. and then she went back, and then we started the process last month. So she fixed our CVs and everything. So yesterday she sent me a permit number.
Great.
So she said she's waiting for that, but others, because we have 15, and then the others, they have started to apply for their work permit.
Okay.
This side. So what
That's-
I wanted to ask is, how long does that COS number take to approve that side?
Well, that does anyone know? I don't know myself.
Yeah, let me help you. Let me help you there. With Home Office, what they do, guys, there is an influx, of course, of people coming through, but it depends with your sponsor. How much push you can do in terms of following up with Home Office. Usually it will take about 2 days. You would get your course certificate. Sometimes it will take a week. Sometimes it will take a month. So it depends with your sponsor on how much push can she put in Home Office, because the course certificate is issued to know how long it will take, depending on, is it the 5-year visa, or is it the 3-year visa, or is it 2-year visa.
It's a 3-year visa.
Yes, that will determine also the duration.
Pag, can you put on mute, please? Thank
That
you.
would also determine the duration, because once your course has been submitted to Home Office,
Yes.
the Home Office, that means you're already registered in the system. What needs Home Office is only now processing your certificate of sponsorship so that you can go and apply for a visa. So it depends. It depends on some. I don't understand even to some that would say my course certificate, I haven't received it, or I haven't. That is determined by the sponsor. But Home Office, it doesn't take maximum. I think maximum of 2 weeks they should give you a response. So I don't know about the sponsors out there. Yeah.
What she said she's gonna communicate with me tomorrow.
Great.
Yeah, it's usually even you can get it, you can be lucky that you can get a response within 48 hours. It just depends.
Okay. And the other thing about my TB test is gonna expire on the 11th of November. So if I submit it, let's say we start the application next week, I don't know whether must I apply a new one or what? Because my police clearance and my
it's a tricky situation. If your course certificate is issued out today or it's issued out tomorrow, you book an appointment for a visa application. If you book an appointment for a visa application, only the visa application center will give you a date. So if you are your TB test is expiring on the 11th of November, and you book for visa application and they give you a date on the 14th or on the 10th of November, that means your TB test is not going to be valid for visa application. Because visa application, it's a bit tricky that right now, because of the influx, you book an appointment with your visa processing center, and it will give you a date for you to come in for an appointment, for you to submit your documents. So if you are given a later date and you have got a TB test that is in the end, it might be a tricky situation, if you understand.
Okay, thank you so much for your help.
So the best thing is probably just probably, if you have got enough money, just do another one, because you can't risk it, especially if you.
The thing with TB test, you can't rebook before it expires. That's what they told me. I tried to call them. I had to go there. They said you can't.
Yes, yeah, it's a tricky situation.
That's very tricky. All the
and
best.
you are right at the right time when you are supposed to move, and things like this happen. And you guys, I need to just share a little bit of something that you need to understand. When you are doing these things, you need to be a very, very, very prayerful person. Very prayerful person. Because I can give you a just a small glimpse of what happened with me. Is after I got a visa appointment where I was supposed to submit my documents. I missed the flight. I missed the flight from South Africa because I was supposed to submit in Zimbabwe. I missed the flight. Not that I missed the flight, but when I arrived at the airport, they said you are late. But I was already 2 hours early, and the flight is already closed. And which is something that it's not like that was my first time fly. But I told myself I arrived 2 hours earlier. And when I arrived there, they said you are late for the flight. The flight is already closed. So so you need to be very, very prayerful, because it's not just a journey that you think it's going to be smooth. Yeah.
Thank
Hi
you
guys.
so much. Hi,
Okay.
Mr. Tag.
Hi.
How are you? You got input?
Sorry, I'm just coming out of my workplace. I just wanted to find out. I think I just joined in when she was talking about permit number and COS. I just wanted to verify, what has your sponsor given you? Have they given you a certificate of sponsorship number,
Not
or what?
Okay, what she said UK and Jersey is two different. It's under UK, but it's not the same application.
It's an
Because
island.
I asked her, where is my contract? Yeah, it's a employment because we're waiting for the permit number. So yesterday, that's when she sent me the permit number, because she doesn't have an agent, it's her own, and she's still starting. So she had to come to South Africa. She's got her own people. And then I think 2, they are from Zambia. And then 3, they are from Zimbabwe. Then the rest, they are from South Africa.
That's great.
So we did interview with her. So I don't know how is the process must be like,
No, because I'm trying to wonder if it's UK, if it's territory that is governed by the UK or administered by the UK, and if you're issued with a permit number. So what are you waiting for? Are you waiting for your certificate of sponsorship number, or you've already got your permit number?
Remember when you apply, there is a number that they give you. So we are waiting for that paper, and then she's gonna
Tags, I think it's I don't know. I honestly, like you're saying, I also thought about maybe it's a receipt from home office or what. I don't know.
No,
because once you are it's a number. If it's a number, that means it could be a course number, or it's a receipt for submission of the course. I don't know.
Okay, sorry to cut you. The people that I'm applying with, they are using the same number to apply for the visa, because they started today. She's doing one by one.
That means it's the sponsor number. Remember that sponsor number, Tags, that
you see now that's
the employee number, the employer number that I think it's the employee reference number or something, not the course number.
Because if you have been if your employer has issued you with what you're calling a permit number, which will then be automatically your COS number, unless they have given you their sponsor reference number, their license number with Home Office, which are two different things. But anyway, you can just clarify with your employer. Hello, you can just clarify with your employer whether that is your sponsorship number or that is their reference number. Because the COS is just an electronic document. You don't get any hard copy. You just get a number that you will then use when you are applying for your visa. As for your TB certificate, it depends on how early you get your visa appointment. As Mr. B said, it's still valid until date of expiry. It's always advisable to have it submitted at the visa center a week before it expires.
Yes.
Just to avoid any depending on the person who's going to be handling your file. Someone can be lenient and say,
Yeah.
oh, well, it was submitted before it expired. Someone might say, nah, this document is expired. So it depends with your case manager. That's beyond anyone's control.
Okay.
So that's what I wanted to just really verify,
Thank you
whether
so
you
much,
had
guys.
whether you had a COS or you had a permit number, because I was
No,
trying to
Okay.
think, what is it?
no,
Because
not
she
be-
said she's gonna talk to me tomorrow, and then once she gives me the feedback, or
you
because
come back.
once she gives me the feedback, I'll come back and update you guys.
No,
Thank
that's
you. No,
fine.
no, before you go, can you kindly share this sponsor if they're actually taking people? I think there are people who are so desperate, they might benefit from this opportunity if they are still taking people. Thank you, story, and thank you for those questions you've asked. Hopefully, we have managed to answer to the best of our knowledge here.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. Bye.
Stay tuned. Thank you. All right, that was no there. Thank you very much again. I'm going to bring Heather. Hi, Heather. Nube, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Where are you tuning in from?
I'm tuning in from Johannesburg.
Great. How did you come about hearing about this program, if you can tell us?
I saw a post from Koza.
Right, okay.
Yes, yes. I
Great.
saw a post from Koza.
That's wonderful. Okay, so how can we help you?
Oh yeah. At first, I'd like to share my experience, the work experience, how I started, how I became so interested from then up until where I am now.
Okay.
I started being a caregiver as a, when you're when you are looking for a job, especially when you are desperate, you can work as they'll hire you as a helper, as a domestic worker, and at the same time they'll give you those extra chores. So that's how it began. So one of my extra chores was to take care of one of the ladies, the lady's parent, my boss parent. Then I really enjoyed the experience. While I was on that, then my husband got involved in an accident and he got more than 60% burns.
Mhm.
So the whole process of taking care of him, nursing him, it gave me the strength that I could take this as a career and remind you, being a helper, coming from Zimbabwe and then you're in South Africa, it was a first step. It was a first step. Along the lines, while I was in Zimbabwe, I had better opportunities, but the thing is, they were not really like paying. So now this whole thing, it's one career that I really enjoyed. It's one job that I enjoyed doing wholeheartedly, even if I would get tired, but it's fulfilling. So when my husband got paid to take it as a career, a full-time career, this whole opportunity of relocating abroad. I have acquired all my certificates. I have certificates with Florence Academy, the 15 care standard. And then I did as well with a Red Cross. And I had my residential home care experience with one old age home in Jamestown. While I was doing my practicals, it was something I really wanted to check if this was it really something that I wanted to do. Was it really something that I could take as a career? Yes, it was time demanding, draining, but it was fulfilling. It's one of the best experiences that I've ever encountered in searching for a career. Actually, I feel like this is something I belong in this career. I'm happy in this career. Now, my question is, I was involved in an accident some years back when I was 17. But now, ever since then, I have this phobia of driving, and like when I tried doing it, it's been a while. When I tried doing my driving lessons, I realized I was panicking. I was all over the place. I couldn't do it. So now my question is, do you feel or do you think that I do stand a chance, because I've done the whole process saying all my paperwork is ready. I think my paperwork has been ready since early this year. All the paperwork required except the driver's license. So with all my trying, I haven't been lucky. And usually to be all the companies that I've been applying with, most of those who are interested in working with me, they usually reject because I don't hold a driver's license.
Okay, I'll give it to Mr. Tag to answer that question. Okay, if you can break it down for us, we answer bit by bit. Is that okay, Heather?
Sorry, ma'am?
If you can break it down, you want us to advise if, you know, you can actually go ahead and be accepted without driving license.
I should just look into growing, but forget about this whole journey of relocating. Even if I continue in this career.
Okay. Tag.
Hello?
Hello.
Did you catch the question? Heather's question? You didn't. Okay. Heather, what I would advise you is, if you don't feel that, you know, you are going through it's traumatic for you, and driving you're going through it's traumatic. Tag, can you mute, please? Driving. Can you mute, please? Tag. Okay, thank you. So this is actually affecting you psychologically and mentally, and you don't feel safe to drive. This is something you should be open up to whoever is trying to offer you employment. When you're being offered an interview, it's if they ask you a question, is there something you want to say or something, this is something you should open up to them. It's entirely up to them to consider you without a driving license. Driving, it's not a must. It's not a must, but some people, they want drivers, but it's not everybody that are looking for drive. It's not everybody that can drive. So you need to be open when you go for an interview, just state that the reason why, be open that you have had an incident and this has affected your whole entire life and you cannot drive.
Okay, thank you very
But
much.
there is hope for you. There are places which they are accepting people without no driving, license. You can drive, but there is an event that has happened in your life that has completely changed your life. They should be able to be considerate if they are kind enough.
Okay, thank you very much. Hey,
no
thank you
problem,
very much.
Heather. Stay tuned. Thank you for your story, and stay tuned, please. Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so that was Heather there. I've got Jojo Barry. I think we had you yesterday. How are you?
Hi guys. Yes, I'm a follower now, so I'm
Good.
like timing it and making sure.
Good.
Yes. So today I'm actually coming with a different point of view. I'm just hoping to help the others. I mean, obviously, I'm on this journey, and I don't even know when it's gonna happen for me, but that's not gonna stop me from encouraging whoever. Because one of my friends was getting ready to give up. And I just said to her, you know what, one thing I've learned is when you're applying, if it becomes too depressing for you, step away. Even if you need a day or two, just regroup yourself, and then you can come back and you can start it again. You will feel refreshed if you just step away from it. And, the funny thing is that I got an unfortunate email again today, but because I was live with you guys yesterday, I've actually got this new zest to it, and I'm just continuing with this. So one thing that I picked up that I did want to mention to everybody else who was live was people kept phoning, and myself included, really, and saying, I did the work, like I've got my papers, and I've paid for my TB, I've done my IELTS, and I've done my practical hours, I've got my care certificates and all that type of stuff. But one thing that there was only one lady who actually said something that struck me as well is she took care of her granny. I think it was a 96-year-old granny who then passed away last year. And you could tell from listening to her that she is ready to be a home-based carer. It's not about getting on the plane and just coming overseas. It's about knowing what's going to happen and what's going to be expected of you when you actually land in the UK or even in any other parts of the world. What is like a home-based care, and what are you, what should you expect? Because when I was at nursing, I had a lady who already had her certificate of sponsorship. She had actually paid for it, quite a lot of money. But the sponsor said to her, I'm not going to take you unless you have at least 2 weeks of experience doing this. And she came, and so we used to do this thing where after we have our tea break in the morning, then we go and start changing the residents, like diaper changes and all that. And yeah, and I swear to God, this lady stepped back. She was quite shocked that this is what we had to do. We had to do, clean up, the residents and do their diaper changes and all that. So I felt like I should just come back live again today to just say to guys, please, I hope you're ready. I hope you know what, this entails. It's not just about, I'm going to UK and I'm going to start earning pounds. Be prepared, continue learning. I'm actually currently on Allison right now, even though I'm done with the Red Cross. I've done my level 1, 2, and 3, but I've done 6 certificates on Allison right now, and I'm more focused on like dementia and Alzheimer's and all that. So every day is a learning process. So yeah, I just came to let people know, you know what, guys, besides the praying, which is important, and having all your paperwork and all that, please remember to continue learning and also understand what being a carer entails when you get onto the ground and do this.
Absolutely. That's beautiful advice. Thank you so much, Jojo Berry. That's wonderful. Our listening, our listeners, can you take advice from this lady? She's in the same journey as you are, and she's just giving you a piece of advice. Be passionate.
Definitely,
in the area that you are interested in doing. It's not only care we are concentrating on this platform. We've got different sectors different field of people wants to do cruising, some people wants to do truck driving, some people want to be a chef. So wherever you want to find yourself, be passionate, be, have the zeal to do whatever you need to do. So thank you so much, Jojo. That's very
You're welcome, guys, and thank you for what you're
Thank you.
doing. Yeah,
No
it's
problem.
helpful. Thank you.
Stay
Alrighty,
tuned.
bye.
Okay, thanks. All right then. That's wonderful. Good advice from Jojo there. Thank you. Okay. So I've just brought somebody
From
here.
Jojo then.
Hi, user. We only have user. We haven't got a name up there. It says user 18 and end with 86. How are you? Good afternoon. Good evening.
I'm good.
Where
How
are
are
you
you?
tuning
Thank
in
you.
from?
Hey.
We are fine, thanks.
I'm tuning from Kwekwe. We talked, I think, a couple of days ago.
All right. How are you? How's Quaker today?
So, I sent a number of messages yesterday. I was trying to get connected, and then later on, I realized there were people who were sending links for applications. So I don't know. I thought maybe there's some way, like with TikTok, there's a bit of a difficulty. We can't share like screenshots or anything because I might have the links, but like plenty of them, they're coming from groups and all, but it's overwhelming for us to be typing them down. So I do not know if there's any means or any way that people can get those links that we also want to share, because honestly, would want to help each other as much as we are being helped. But the issue of typing the rest of the links down after you have gotten a screenshot from somewhere is a bit hectic.
Okay.
So if
we are
there's anyone with a suggestion of how we can deal with that, and then
okay. We have work in progress. Okay. Who wanted to respond, Mr. B or somebody? Somebody was talking. So we are in the work. Yeah, Mr. B, can you say something about her sharing links?
Just this is how we're going to be running this platform, guys. We have got a WhatsApp group that we've got, but unfortunately the WhatsApp group cannot be added almost everyone, because we end up adding people that don't even have any. There's someone who's supposed to mute me.
That's user. User, can you mute, please, whilst Mr. B is talking? Thank you
okay.
very much.
So the plan is that we give an opportunity to people that have already done their paperwork, in terms of everyone who is ready, right? If those people that are ready, then we can be able to issue them links of on how they can apply. Then there are people that are still trying to understand how the process works. Those ones, they are in the pool that way everyone can then get. But the links, what happens is that you give links to people that are not even in any clue of what is happening. So of course on TikTok we won't be able to send any link because it's got limited characters on typing. Yeah. If you have got links that you think that they might help someone, fine, you can be able to be added in the group. But when you added in the group, you're not just going to post the links, because it probably you are giving the links to anyone who is in the group who doesn't even know who doesn't have a clue of what's happening. And I think that's what we're trying to isolate, to make sure that we have got a group how to apply, how to do ABC until they get a result. Then there are people that are still trying to understand the program, that are still trying to understand how do I apply, how do I start, where do I start. Those are the majority of the people. Where do I start? Whereas there are people that are already in the process of, but they are just stuck on where can I get a sponsor. Then you can be able to issue a link to that particular person. I don't know.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah. So did we answer you, my dear user?
Okay, I actually got someone gave me a suggestion. They're saying a Telegram link is better for like
Big group.
a platform where you can send more stuff than WhatsApp. Yes.
Sure. So we will look into that. Yeah, it is another suggestion which the team will discuss and see what we can do. Yes, I think we have considered that before. Thank you so much, user.
Okay, thanks, lady.
Stay tuned. Thank you. Thank you. Right.
Please follow me back.
All right. Okay. Thank you, user. Okay. Okay, is there anyone? There was somebody who was trying to come up here, the person. Okay, I've just invited them back. So any questions from, oh, somebody requested when, just hold on, okay. One Nation guy, how are you? You've been waiting to be put up here. Good afternoon. Good evening, wherever you are. You're in Nigeria,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, I'm in Nigeria. Good evening, everyone. It's evening here, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, just like I always say, you people are doing a wonderful job. May God keeps on giving you the strength to keep on doing the best you are doing for people. May God keep on rewarding you all and your family entirely.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm just like you people have been advising us. You know, the other time I came along with my Nigerian friend, and
yes,
there are some of us here as well in the comment section, which I brought also. And then
nice.
but the problem now I'm having is that all the processes that you highlighted for us, I am following them gradually. But the NARIC to validate my degree certificate, I'm actually having problem trying to get the right website, because each time I click on the link, maybe I Google search it, I normally get redirected to different kinds of websites, which is really disturbing, because I might end up going to the website that can just extort money from me without doing anything. So I don't know. And as for my passport, I've already applied for it and then I've paid. I've already applied for police reports and all that. So, and also my CV. I don't know. I need someone to look at my CV, which I talked to you about it the last time I was here, which was day before yesterday, and you said I should stay in the comment section.
Well, One Nation, just a quick one. One Nation, can you check the link that was sent?
Yes,
the company, I mean, this website, ECCTIS. You can check on that one. You can. I'll send you the other link where you can validate it as well on your inbox. Just follow me.
That's great. Did you hear that, One Nation?
Okay,
One Nation?
Yes, I hear that.
Okay, so did you see the link that was, okay.
I hear you.
It's fine. I'll send you the link in your inbox. Just follow me. I'll send you the other link to validate your degree. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I have already the link. So this link can work. I need to know if I'm using the right format, the UK format, and then if I'm missing something or not.
So One Nation, just follow Mr. B. He will help you with that. Okay. He's going to guide you with that. All right. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Yeah. Mark, good evening. How are you? Where are you tuning in from? Sue, can you hear us? Guys, keep tapping the screen. Let's keep sharing. Let's tap. Sue, Mark, can you hear me? Okay. I'm gonna need to drop her. She can request. I don't think.
Yes, I can hear you. I don't know if you can hear me.
Okay, we can hear you now. How are you? And where are you? Where are you tuning in from?
Oh, okay, thank you so much for accepting my request. I'm tuning in from South Africa.
That's fine. How can we help? Sue, how can we help you? I think there is.
Oh, yes, I wanted to ask, I don't know, maybe it's because I just joined late, but I heard someone who was talking about the sponsors issue for care, and I wanted to ask as well, Guti, I did with Alison, and later on I did with Chilton. Do they accept those ones?
Yes, they are approved. They are acceptable. Yes.
Okay. But the problem now is sponsors.
Okay, have you been following? And if you got all your documents, you got all your documents in place, right?
Yes, I do have now.
Okay, so we have been posting links which you can utilize them to apply. So we can repost it for you, and just you take them down and go and start applying and see what happens.
Okay, thank you so much.
You haven't applied yet. You haven't started the process of approaching the sponsors, have you?
I did it last night because I was waiting for my my ALS result. Because at first I was hesitant to apply, and I was hesitant because a lot of people have been crying the papers are expiring, but now I have everything in order now.
Great. Okay, congratulations, and keep applying. As we are saying on this platform, send as much application as you can. The hundreds you get, you send out. Just believe somebody will surely come back to you with whatever feedback that is. Take it as a stepping stone for yourself. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
All right then. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
No problem. Edith. Hi, Edith. Hi. Good evening. Where are you tuning in from?
Hi, how are you? I'm tuning from South Africa, Joburg.
Lovely. Yeah, how can we help you?
I'm sorry I joined late. I was busy struggling on Facebook. I didn't know it was on TikTok, so I came here very late. I just wanted to know because it's almost 2 months after I've acquired all the documents that are needed. And I've been applying like nobody's business every day with no luck. I don't know what to do. Emotionally.
I'll let my colleagues support you with your answer. Mr. B or Mr. Tag, do you want to respond to this lovely lady? She feels exhausted. So when did you get all your documents before they speak to you? When did you get all your documents together?
I received my last result of health. I think it was the 3rd week of August.
Okay.
That's when I received my results. Yes, that's when I started applying.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Mr. B, would you like to speak to this lady? She feels exhausted.
You know what, guys? I think the general mindset that we all supposed to have, it's a matter of to put your mind together in terms of your preparation. Your preparation is the best thing that you can ever do. Your preparation, what I mean is that when you now starting to send applications, it starts from your CV itself. The presentation of your CV is the one that attracts the sponsor. Number one. Number two, it's your presentation of your email. You don't just send things like you are sending to a friend or you're sending on WhatsApp. Let's say you have a format on how you're going to approach an employer. I think most of the people, I'm just now generalizing on how you can send an application like you're looking for a job. The sponsor that you're approaching, it's an employer, right? So if you're approaching an employer, number one, your presentation is supposed to be outstanding so that whenever they are going through the emails, they will actually pick through that email that you have sent because you have already presented yourself outstanding. So your preparation starts from your CV, number one. Number two, how you send out your email. How is your email presented? To some people, I think that's where we miss it. When you send an email, you just send, I'm looking for a job in your company, in your organization, yada 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 yada. Or probably you don't even put a cover letter explaining what you want. So that is where we're supposed to start as the ground for people that are ready and sending out application. Number two, it's when you are now sending applications and you feel like I've sent, I think I repeated this, I'm repeating this again. When you've sent 10 or 20 to these emails and you feel like I've done enough, it's not like you have done enough, because you need to exhaust every single corner of an employer. One day you realize that even if you get grades, definitely at some point you're going to, because if you're saying your last day, your results, they came in August. My preparation of coming here, it took me the whole year. I'm not saying for yours it will take you the whole year, but the consistent, even if you send an email and you don't get a response, follow up with an email. There's an email that you do follow up. If you check on Google, you check, I've applied for a job, but I need an email. How do I follow up to an employer? It will come up a template that will actually you can present to the employer to say, I'm following up on the application that I have made on a particular day. Is there anything that I can anything that just you are simply following up on the emails that we have sent. So it's not really about you. Don't limit yourself because you have got nothing to lose. It's a matter of just trying to follow up and you know what, guys, this is a common sense thing. There's no one single time you can knock at a door and no one opens. Even if you try to knock, the first time you open, you knock, no one obviously will open. But if you keep on knocking and knocking and knocking and knocking, someone will get annoyed, and definitely that person will attend to you. So that's what I can simply say to
Thank you
Edith.
so much.
Don't lose hope. To everyone, don't lose hope. Everyone, it's been a struggle, but at the end of the day, there's light at the end of the tunnel. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Thank
can
you
I
so
also
much, Mr. B. Yeah, Mr. Tag, would you like to add on that? And Edith, how do you feel about the response before Mr. Tag?
Yeah, those are wise words, Mr. B, that you have shared to the people.
Yeah.
So lazy.
Good.
Those are wise words you have shared, brother B. I think, guys, we must not give up, guys. Let's keep on applying, guys. Say there's 100 or 200, guys. Let's keep on applying, guys. And I think let me just highlight the how to send my email addresses, guys. Zvimwe zvinhu munongogoogle, guys, moona format yazvo kuti email inonyorwa sei. Kwete kungotry email address wobva watotumira maCV yako direct usana chawambonyora, guys. I had someone wandakambona kuinbox acho kwanzi ndikatumira maCV ndikatumira CV.
Okay, there's a break there.
Certificates ake and
by the recipient. And then again, the size of the document also matters. Try and keep them as small as possible, because with some corporate emails, once a document becomes too big, it's automatically flagged as spam, so they won't see it. And when you send an email, if I send an email to say Lady Has today, and Lady Has doesn't open, and then I resend it again tomorrow, and then I resend again the third time, automatically most organizations will mark my email as spam, so they won't see it.
Yes, absolutely.
So when you are attaching documents, make sure you are sending the file as it is, so that when it reaches the recipient security systems and antiviruses can scan that file and mark it as clean. But they can't scan files that are stored in the cloud. I had a case last week of a friend of mine who was applying for her children's visas. She's here in the UK. She attached some documents to the Home Office. Home Office sent her an email saying we cannot access your documents because they're on Google Drive. Please resend them. So I'm now beginning to think at times people are attaching wrong types of documents using the wrong format, or the files are too big. When you're making your CV, try to make them as small as possible. If at maximum, let your CV be 1 megabyte or less. It's easier for the recipient to access them. For Edith, my sister, don't give up.
Okay.
So Edith, that's for you. How do you find it? Do you see it as helpful information for you?
It is helpful indeed, because I see them. I have to work on my email writing. I think that's where I'm going wrong from from what I've heard now. I really need help on that one. I need to work on that one. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. That's how I feel. But I'm very grateful for the advice that I got here. And thank you so much. I don't know if I can DM you, one of you guys, in your inbox so that you can help me through. I don't know if it's okay with you.
Yeah, I think we can support with that, isn't it?
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I
You
will
are
do that.
welcome. Thank you, Edith. Stay tuned and share the program with somebody, please. Thank you. I'm going to bring you down so that I can bring somebody. User 13, we've got you back here. How can we help?
Oh, hi again, Lady Hayes.
Hiya.
Okay, so I have come back with advice literally today. I'm not asking for anything else. I'm getting enough advice as well from you guys, and thank you very much.
That's okay.
So I wanted to say to my fellow Zimbabweans or to my fellow Africans who are out there looking for jobs, the same jobs, do not quit the job that you have right now because of these opportunities. I think this is where everybody starts feeling emotionally drained and mentally deranged and everything. It's because you have given up what you are doing at the moment, thinking you are going to get this overnight. It doesn't happen overnight. Everybody's story is different. Some take 2 months, 4 months, 6 months, a year. So for you to have something you are doing right now, it could help you find something to do. Either you can, like for those who are looking for care jobs, you can look for somewhere where you can volunteer, somewhere where they don't even pay you, where you can volunteer so that you at least gain more experience, so that you are not just idle and waiting for your applications to be responded and all that. I'm sure that could help a lot of people find something to do.
Thank you very much. That's very useful, vital information. What is advice for our community? Guys, take that on board. We really appreciate you, user. Thank you. Yeah, I think that's all, isn't it? Can I bring you down so that I can bring
Yes, you
somebody?
can. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank
Stay
you.
tuned.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you. Right. We've got Olinda Majita. How are you, Olinda? Good evening. Where are you tuning in from?
And to also add on what the other lady just spoke about not losing hope. Like, it's so true, guys. Don't lose hope. Like, today I came with a new perspective when I went, because sometimes we are like, we feel like we are behind because other people are already there and others have already found sponsors, and then we feel like, oh, I'm also applying and I'm not getting anything. But guys, don't lose hope. Today I wrote the eyes with people who are like 55 years, 60 years old, and then you wonder, I'm only 30 something and I'm thinking I'm behind. I am not. There is still time and we mustn't lose hope.
Right?
Yes, I did my hours today.
How was your experience? How was it?
It was okay. As I haven't gotten my results yet, I don't want to speak much, but what I thought, yet the speaking, I found it a little bit difficult because the topic I got, it was like stars, and I just like went like blank.
All the best. We hope it's a positive outcome of that. But thank you for coming back and tell us that you went for your IELTS test. I think you did mention yesterday that you were going to write today. And I think yesterday you got some tips from the community on how to go about it. But did you find that helpful? That was it your expectation after you have heard from the community and what you saw today?
Yes, it was really helpful. All the information I got yesterday was really helpful.
That's great. That's fantastic. Olinda.
And before I go, I would like to ask Mr. B, talked about attaching some documents on your emails. I just want to know what kind of documents do you recommend I attach with my CV?
Mr. B, are you there? So what he's trying to say is attach a document that's whoever you're sending it to, the recipient, it will be able to open. An example is if you save it on Google Drive, you send it there, no one is going to be able to open it. PDF, you know, easy to open, easy to deal with.
I got that part. I'm asking, do I attach like my IELTS results and my certificates, or what do you recommend I attach that on my CV or what?
Oh, no, I don't think he meant that. He was just advising on how to, when you're attaching documents, you have to look.
Oh.
Yeah. So you need to attach whatever is being requested.
Oh, okay. So I was a little bit confused. I was thinking maybe on top of my CV, I must now send my IELTS results and my certificates as well.
What is the requirement? You look at the employer requirement. What is it they want you to send? So whatever you're going to attach, make sure it's not overloading. It's not too much. It's not something that one won't be able to open. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for the clarity.
You are welcome. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. Stay tuned and share the program with somebody. Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Bye.
then
Yeah.
can I also add something about this email thing?
Sure.
I hope people are also checking all their folders when they're opening their emails.
Yeah.
Because the times when people reply to you, your email might mark it as junk or spam, and you find it. So you might think people are not responding, but please, guys, just don't focus on your main inbox. Look at your spam inbox. Look at your junk folder inbox, because some of the emails might end up there, and you might think people are not responding. So just check all your inboxes as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Did that help, Olinda? Olinda?
Yes,
Okay.
it did. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to bring you down, Olinda. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned. Okay, I've got Prophet Miracle Taco. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Hello. Here it says Prophet Miracle T. How are you? And good evening. Where are you tuning in from?
I'm blessed and I'm from Zimbabwe.
Great, great, great. Which part in Zimbabwe? Zimbabwe is a big country. Which part? Harare, Bulawayo, Kwekwe, Gweru? Where about are you?
Mutare.
All right. Which part in Mutare? Dangamvura, Chikanga?
Mutare.
Okay, that's fantastic. Anyway, how can we help you, sir?
Oh, wow. It's Morningside.
Pardon? Oh, I think he's delayed. The network is delayed. Can you hear me? He's muted. Okay. You have muted. We can't hear you. I think it's a network problem. Can you hear me? You have unmute. All right. I'm going to bring you down. If you want to request again, you can request. Bring you down, then bring somebody, but you can always request to come back, because I think there is a network issue wherever you are. Thank you for tuning in. Anyone in the comment section with a question? Anyone? Okay. I think I wanted to talk about yesterday. We had a lady that came here claiming to be a sponsor. You were here, guys. So we have been trying to see if we can verify. Mr. B has been taking that responsibility to chase her up. But Mr. B, can you tell us how far have you gone with that? I think our audience would like to hear, because the sponsor came up on this platform and claimed to be a sponsor who had a 6. Go on. Mr. B?
The one that said she's got 6 vacancies.
6.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Our viewers want to know what's going on with that.
So I'm actually still trying to chase her, because I tried to ring her this afternoon. Unfortunately, she didn't take my call. So it's something that I still need to verify, and I'll get back to you guys. What we do is that we don't want to just put you in a position whereby you come back to us and say, no, you give us a sponsor and this is what happened. But what you do with information, if whoever is going to come up, we verify the information, we verify with Home Office and see if this person has got a license to be a sponsor, and is it true that she's looking for vacancies? Because what Home Office does is that, in as much as you can come and say you've got you are hiring someone, they need. Oh fuck.
Hello, Mr. B. what happened. Okay, I just wanna kind of add to that. He's gonna come back. His mic is muted. Just to say, guys, wait for verification for this person and claim. I'll use the word claim because we have not verified whether she is an authentic, a genuine sponsor. So we are doing our background check on her. We want to verify she is what she is. So guys, be aware if you approach her or you manage to speak to her, whatever you commit yourself outside this platform, we will not take responsibility for anything that happens because we have not yet verified her. We do not know yet whether she is what she claimed to be. So guys, be aware. We will come back with the feedback as soon as we have verified that she is a genuine and authentic sponsor and she's approved by the UK government. So be aware, guys, if you've approached her or you're trying to approach her because she was here on the platform. If you do outside this platform, we will not take responsibility of anything that happens to you because we have not yet verified this lady. So please be informed, be aware of anybody that comes here. We need to come back and say, yes, they are genuine. Yes, they are taking people. They are approved by the United Kingdom government. So thank you all. Any other questions, people who've got questions here? Who've got anybody with a feedback? I think we've been doing quite a lot of providing information on application. We've been advising anybody with a feedback, anyone who has had an interview. I think there's a request. I don't know who's that. Messi. Okay, great. Good afternoon, Messi. Good afternoon. How are you today?
Hello, Sisi. How are you? And
I'm
everybody
great.
else, hello.
Good to see
Um,
you.
ndokumbira kakubvunza if anybody can help me nelink rekunyora else because ndikuzvitadza. I don't know. Iri kungoburitsa blank. I don't know what is happening.
Okay. Tag, would you be able to help or Pastor Clara to send this lovely lady the link for her to do it online? You prefer to do it online because you can also do face to face, you know that, right? If you know the center.
Messi, where are you at right now?
I'm in Johannesburg for ways.
The best way to get to that online center, the IELTS center, page, is to look for British Council, South Africa, and then they do have links from there.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing, but Paruti Kananda could register and then Paruba Pabuda something chingori blank.
Is the
What are
page
you
not
using?
Mm-hmm.
What are you using to access the page? Are you using a laptop or using your phone?
I was using my phone.
Okay, could be the issue of the phone. What I'll advise you to do is go onto your web browser on your phone. You go on to settings. What kind of a browser are you using? If you're using Google Chrome, go onto the settings of the page, right? You click on settings, and then you click on where it says desktop view. Your page will change from the mobile view into like you're viewing it on a computer. So it will bring in all other what you call them, client server-side scripts that run in the background, like the JavaScripts. Some of them won't run if you're using the mobile view. So change your browser to desktop view so you can see the whole page.
Okay. So okay, let me use my laptop. Maybe it's gonna go through and then those are
Yeah, try your
Yeah.
laptop.
Try that.
It's even much better, the laptop. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Mercy. Have a good day. Good night. Stay tuned, please. Thank you. Okay, that's Mercy here. Lovely. And Sips. Good evening, Sips. And where are you tuning in from?
Good evening, Lady Hez and everyone. So I'm from South Africa. I'm tuning from Cape Town in
Great.
South Africa.
Mhm. How can we help you, my dear?
So I'm interested in the Canada program. So I just tuned in now because I'm actually from work. So I'm not sure if you guys have given out the information about the Canada program.
Not yet. We could ask Soko. I think Soko, can you hear us? Is he there or is out? If he's hearing us, I maybe might be able to provide you information in regards to Canada. I'll just bring him now. Okay, Soko, we've got Six here. She would like to know about Canada vacancies.
All right. So guys, network yangu yakati kwenas. I don't know vada kushandisa which program because zvakati wandei kuenda Canada kune ma programs zvakati wandei. Saka varida kuenda nenzira ipi yacho?
Sorry, I don't understand the
field?
language.
Okay, can you speak English, Miss Soko, please? Where are you? Okay. Where are you from originally?
I'm from South Africa, Costa.
Okay, just hold on a second. I think there's a question. Just hold on a second. A question from the Facebook. Is it possible to get employment for an experienced sex school teacher specialized in PE sports? Is it secondary school teacher specialized in PE sports? Well, to answer that, you might need to go to webpage like Indeed. They might have jobs, vacancies in that field, but we don't have personal information or jobs that we know at the moment in that field. But if you go to website like Indeed, there's loads of numerous field or sectors that they are taking people. You might be lucky, they might be looking for a school teacher, PE teacher, then you can apply. That I would advise. So indeed, here is the webpage that has been posted by Pastor Clara, indeed.co.uk. Hopefully that help. Okay, Sips, we come back to you. So
Okay, Sips, there are different ways to migrate to Canada, my sister. It's either you go via what do you call it? Nominee programs, scholarships, or via work with a job. So it depends, my sister. Which route do you want to use to
Oh,
migrate
okay,
to
because
Canada?
I think I saw one of Lady Has post where she posted about the program of HCA. That's the one that I'm interested on now.
Of which one?
The healthcare assistant program.
Okay,
Yes,
so
it
you,
is.
yeah.
It is there. It is there. There is express entry, provincial nominee programs, healthcare programs. Then you can even apply for PR straight when you're in your country. So it all goes with your program that you want to follow. Which one do you want to follow? But then there are requirements that you have to meet. So basically, you have to check with the website what are the requirements they need there. Then you can, if you meet the requirements, then you can submit your papers there. Then they'll give you feedback on that one.
Yeah, did that help, Sips?
Yeah, kind of.
So what sort of
Okay, there are also
go on, Mr. Soko.
No, let her ask so that
Oh, okay.
we can respond
Lady Has,
nicely.
I don't know if you remember a video that you posted
I've posted
about.
lots of videos. Really, I've posted quite a lot, so I wouldn't know which exactly. But Mr. Soko can answer. He knows more about Canada more than I do, so that's why he's speaking to you.
Okay, guys.
And
There are guys in Canada right now, guys. You can migrate into different ways. We've got agencies which are approved by the government to go to Canada. I think I'm going to write them down as soon as possible. So you choose which path do you wanna go, guys. Where you meet your requirements is. So
Oh,
there are a lot, guys. There are a lot of ways to migrate to Canada. It's either you go via an agent, agents will look for you for a job. So you will choose,
okay.
like
Do you mind
I'm
following me,
so I'm going
Mr. Soko?
I'm going to share the link. I'm going to share the links for everyone here to use to those who are interested to go to Canada. So I'm going to share those agencies. And remember, guys, you don't have to pay for anything. Just submit your CVs there. Your luck, try your luck there. If your CV is outstanding, they're gonna call you back.
Okay, Mr. Soko.
So I'm
yeah,
going to write down all the agencies for Canada. Then you try your best.
okay. So just take note of all those things and approach them. Send them an email. Just inquire. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, guys.
No problem, dear. Thank you. Stay tuned. Thanks.
All right. Bye.
Yeah,
Love.
and for those also who are into IT, I'm also going to share the links here for IT for Canada also.
That's great.
Those who are into IT, guys, I'm going to write down the links down there in the comment section so that you can copy and send your CVs there.
Okay, there's a background that I don't know who's
Right.
right
And
background.
for more information, guys, about Canada website, guys, they've got a lot of programs they're just going on now, guys. And they need more foreigners there, guys. So you can try to check with Canadian website, guys. There are a lot of programs there to get into Canada. So I'm going to share the links here, the agencies for Canada in the comment section. Then just send them your CV. Then you are done. Wait for the response. So that's what I'm going to do right now in the comment section, guys. So check the comment section. I'm going to type it like right.
The health and care visa coming to the UK, right? You the only difference is that in the exam room for the UK, it's more secure. That's their standard. Unfortunately,
Some countries won't accept that UK VI exam for whatever reason, I don't know. But you will have to check with the country that you want to apply to whether they do accept the UK VI IELTS or they just want you to do the standard IELTS, whether it's the academic or the general version, without the UK VI attachment to it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, did
Is
that
that clear?
help?
No, I did.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you. We'll bring you down. Stay tuned, CJ. Thank you. Mimi. I'll just go Mimi. Mimi, how are you? And where are
Hi.
you tuning in from? I think it's Nigeria. There's Nigeria and Canada flag over there. I can assume.
Yes, there's a Nigerian in Canada.
Oh, lovely. How are you doing?
I'm okay. How's your day going?
Not too bad, thanks. And
Okay, so
whereabouts in Canada are you? Canada
I
is
am in Ontario, Toronto precisely.
Ontario, Toronto. Lovely. How's the weather
Yes.
there? Okay.
Good day, rainy day, sweet day, good for sleeping, but we'll have to be at work.
That's right. One has to work. Okay. How can we help and how can you help us, maybe?
Okay, so I just wanted to chip in something about immigration to Canada to whoever needs the information.
That's great.
So I mean, I've been talking to a lot of people. I advise people, like, if you know you have a bachelor's degree or a master's degree from wherever you are and you want to come to Canada, most of the the most reliable way of immigrating to Canada is the express entry, the pilot programs from the provinces and all that. And so long you have a bachelor's degree or you have an HND or you have a master's degree, it's your best bet. Because having to go through school, you need to cough out your school fees from your nose. You need to, if you want to do, or you want to get a work permit straight from lawyers and everything, it's even more expensive. Because you need to pay the lawyers, you need to pay the officers, you need to pay the agencies, you need to also do the things you will still do on your own. So a lot of time it's blood draining, not just water draining, it's blood draining financially, considering the financial situation in the world right now, right? So if you know you're not up to 40 years, you still have age point on your side. If you know you have a master's degree, better for you. If you know you have a bachelor's degree, good idea. Get it evaluated. And the truth is, currently, the express entry programs is, the wait time is not as long as it used to be at the moment. So the wait time has been reduced. I mean, I have a friend who moved in a month ago and he started his application in July 2021.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And I have a friend coming in 2 weeks. She started hers in 2020. So even if someone can do it for 1 year and now the wait time has been reduced, there's no need wasting your own time, because having to look for lawyers and do all this. I spoke to an immigration agent and the person said, oh, if we're doing academic route for this person, she's going to be paying us $8,000 US.
That's a lot of money. Not everybody
And
has such
I
amount of
asked the person, are you buying the tickets for this person? Because this application, you're saying just the application to get an admission for someone is 8,000. Are you paying the person's fees? I mean, application form costs you less than $200. So why charging this person $8,000? We have to pay the lawyers. And I'm like, the lawyer, you don't need a lawyer for a school application.
No.
So, I mean, everybody wants money. I do understand. But a lot of problems many people have is that these things these agents do for you and I, you can do it by yourself. If you might not be able to do everything by yourself, but if you have so I'm just sharing my own opinion.
That's brilliant, Mimi. That's really helpful, that information you are sharing with this community or platform. That's brilliant. Thank you very much. So, if I may ask, what field are you in? What are you actually doing in Canada? And when did you
Okay.
relocate to Canada?
Okay, I relocated to Canada in 2020.
Okay, 2 years ago.
So
Mhm.
yeah, it's November 2019.
Okay,
I moved to Toronto in 2020 January.
okay,
So by November it's I'll be here for 3 years.
okay,
So currently I work in the healthcare sector.
okay.
I'm a personal support worker,
Brilliant.
and
That's really.
so yeah.
So, when
And so
you
far it's been so good.
relocated to
Yeah.
Canada, what route did you use? What is
Okay, so
what was
I
your
came
visa?
I
Mhm.
came in as a visitor. I
Okay,
came in as a visitor because I came here to have my second baby.
right. Okay.
So, and I was supposed to go back, and it was in the middle of COVID, so I was stuck in Canada.
Ah, okay. You took advantage of the pandemic.
So it wasn't in my plan to stay in
Stay.
Canada.
Okay.
But the borders were locked I was locked in here for more than 9 months.
Wow.
So I said, okay, why? Because I had to do something. So the moment, excuse me, what? Oh, okay, you're going upstairs. All right, okay, I'll see you. Okay. So I'm sorry. So
That's okay.
the moment I had my baby, I said, you know what? It's just it's a shortcut course. So why don't you just go for it? So while I'm here doing nothing, everybody's in house. I started a program. I paid for my program because, of course, as a visitor, I can only go to a private college. So
Sure.
I paid through my nose to at least make the most of my time, and that's my pathway.
Okay, just a quick question. You said you went to have a baby. Was it because
Yeah.
it was easy? Is it because of safety, or you had a plan to
No, no,
just
no,
have
no.
your baby to become a
I just
Canadian?
wanted to, yeah,
Okay, just wanted to
because I know if
clarify.
I come to the UK, you guys are kind of stingy with your documentations.
No, we don't
So,
give babies papers.
hi, mom. Sorry, excuse me.
The doctor called.
Yeah,
We have to still go with the little one then,
no problem.
Oh,
and him gonna give me two
oh,
free.
okay, that was Mimi there, just giving us a bit of a background of who she is. She's in Canada. Okay, we got Nyarish. Hello.
Near Bahrain or Dubai.
Are you originally from?
I'm from Zimbabwe.
Oh, wonderful. How did you end up in that place? Tell us. And how is it over there? Can people relocate to that area, or you are trying to run away from there?
Okay, let me just make it short.
Sure.
I was in Zimbabwe and then I finished my healthcare course.
Yeah.
And then a friend of mine came here through an agent working
Yeah.
as a maid. So
Yeah.
by the time I wanted money, I was not working. I was in SA before I did my course in Zimbabwe.
Right.
So she offered me that there is one of the relative of people that she was working for. They wanted a maid also. That's when she connected me to here. That's how I came over here.
And how
So
is
why I am here?
Go on. Sorry, that's fine. That's okay. Continue.
Okay. So I came over here.
Yes, sir.
Everything is okay, no problem. But I came to ask, like, I did my occupational health and nurse assistant. Is it possible for me to write the IELTS English here? And then I go back to my country to finish the process of going to UK, or I have to do everything home.
Okay, Mr. Tag, can you respond to Nyarish, please, in that regard, or Mr. Soko? Because I
It
don't
doesn't
know her
matter.
papers, yes, status and all that. She went as a maid. So what's your status there whilst you are there? Do you have the right
I'm still
documents
a maid.
your documents in the country?
As in paperwork.
Yes. Immigration
Here I only have
situation. Your
here I only
immigration.
have my passport and the ID for here and the permit for as a maid only.
Yeah, that's what we wanted to know. Your permit is, are you working? Are you legal in the country? Mr. Tag, you can say something.
ILT can be, it doesn't matter wherever you are.
Where you
You can write it wherever you are. It doesn't matter if you, whichever country you are, as long as they have an IELTS accredited center there, you can write your exam there. It doesn't matter where you write your IELTS.
Okay.
Because we do have, we do have people that actually leave Zimbabwe and write IELTS outside Zimbabwe because they can't find earlier dates in Zimbabwe. It doesn't matter where you write. As long as you have your passport, because they're gonna ask you to put your passport number when you're registering online. There.
So do you
Okay,
have
thank you very
everything, other documents in place? Your TB test, your police clearance, all those things?
No, apparently in a January I'm going for vacation. So I'm going for vacation. I wanted to take advantage of here to write my IELTS since it's a bit cheaper accordingly to the rates. And then when I finish the test, if I passed, I go back home and finish all the process.
That's great. Okay.
That's why I asked.
That seems like a good idea. So, and as well, it does last up to 2 years, so you still got time. Than the other documents, they've got life of 6 months. So I think doing that test, then you do
Yeah.
other things. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Any other questions
Yeah.
I have for us?
No, I don't have any other question. Thank you for the
No
help.
problem.
That's what
And
I
thank
wanted
you
to
for
know.
tuning in. Stay tuned. Thank you. Share the program. Okay, that's brilliant. So we are having people across the nations. There's a question. My hope is here. I almost gave up months of applying. Hopefully something will come through for you, Emmanuel. Keep trying, as we are advising people. Keep trying, keep sending your application. Don't give up. Guys, can you tap the screen and like? Can you keep on liking? Can you like? Just your like will go far, guys. So guys, anyone with a
Let me ask-
question? Yeah, I think we're gonna conclude in 10 minutes time today.
Lady has-
Yes.
I have to drop off. Sorry, I need to do something.
That's fine. I've got 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes to round up. Thank you very much, Mr. Tag. We'll talk. Anyone from the comment section? Anyone with a question for us today or feedback? Thank you for liking, Kia, Emmanuel. Thank you, Taone. Thank you for liking this program. Let's hit 50K. And now let's just take some questions, then we'll round up. We'll just round up the program for today. Keep liking, guys. Keep liking. Let's reach 50K. I've got Brenda, CJ here. I think that's the last person we're going to take. Brenda, how are you? I think you've been here before. How are you? You are faint. We can't hear you properly. Can you speak up a little bit?
Hello guys, I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
Great. How can we help you, my dear?
I have a question kuna Mr. Soko.
Okay.
Ndakuvhunza kuti kana uine Emirates ID, is there a need yekuti kwama-TB test?
Yeah. Mr. Soko, did you hear that? Right.
Maybe she may repeat the question because I didn't hear anything.
Okay, her question is, if she's got an Emirates ID, is there a need to go and do TB test, which I think she needs to do? Maybe you can elaborate on that.
Yeah, when if she's here in Dubai, she can do it. She can do the IELTS here. She can do the TB test here in Dubai also. So there's no need to go back home. Unfortunately, I can't hear you when she's saying so.
Yeah, it's faint. I'm struggling as well. I'm really struggling. So
I'm sure I
guys,
got some of my earphones.
50K, let's aim for 50K. We're about to round up this program in 7 minutes time. If you touch your screen, just tap it, tap it, tap it. Let's push it, guys. We really appreciate you here. We do this program very regular to help our loved ones to secure employment, to go to a green pasture. We do help with CV formulations. We help with interview tips as well. We give guidelines. We're just helping our community to better themselves, to see if they can relocate to a green pasture. So please follow this program, support this program in any way you can, by following, by liking, by sharing. Let everybody benefit from this. Your loved ones, your friends, let them benefit from this program. We have had some testimonies of people who have secured job. It might be you tomorrow, we don't know, but take advantage of the links that are being posted on the comment section. Utilize them, send as much as you can application. Keep trying, don't lose hope. Regardless of how long you have started your process, you might have started it 2 years ago. Don't lose hope. Don't just keep trying, keep pressing and so forth. I think somebody has a feedback here. Tafish, you might have something to share with us quickly. Thank you guys for the 50K likes. That's brilliant, guys. You are amazing. Thank you. Tafi, good evening. We will be rounding up very soon. How are you?
Good evening. How are you?
Great, thanks.
Mr. Soko, how are you up there?
Good, how's it?
I'm okay. Okay, so me, I'm already seeing myself in the UK. So I've got a question. How is the cost of living that side? Because let's say I do get a job as a living carer. Then maybe I'll be working 2 weeks in, 2 weeks out. I'll probably also want to have my own personal space that when I'm off, I can go to and lift. How is the cost of living in the UK when it comes to rentals and other things?
Mr. Soko, can you mute just a bit? Thank you. Okay, UK in London, it's quite expensive. It's the major city, it's the capital city of the country, England. It's a fast life, everything's very expensive. I would advise you to get your job outside London. Places like Manchester, Birmingham, Leeds, those places, your rental will be quite reasonable and affordable. But London, it's a no. I would say you will struggle with rent. I live near London. I live just at the border of London. I live in Hertfordshire, but still it's still as good as London. It's very expensive. So I would advise you to find employment, they should send you outside London. There, you'll be able to afford a cheap rental. That's what I can say.
Oh, okay. And my last question is, when I was 15, I had the opportunity to come that side.
Oh,
So can that give me like a boost when I apply? Because they're probably gonna go through my records and they'll probably see it in their system. Can that boost my records of coming that side? Because I was given a time to be there and I actually came back before the time. I was there for 2 months. Yes. I was there for 2 months for my holidays. I was 15. And can that also boost my chances of getting a chance to come there since I actually obeyed the law of going and coming back?
yes, it does work for your advantage. Although you are trying to come here through sponsorship, which it's unlikely that you'll be refused a visa. You will be granted a visa because you have secured employment. But it's a plus for you that you have been here and you have not overstayed. Can somebody mute kindly? I don't know who that is. Maybe it's you, Taffy, because you're not the one who's muted. Never mind. So yes, it's a plus for you, but you are guaranteed to get a visa once you got sponsorship. You will surely be, because you've secured a job with an approved organization, and they've got, yeah. Okay.
All right. Oh, okay. That's all I had questions for. Thank you so much for that.
Great. How is your day been going with the application? I know you're on it. Just encourage somebody. How has it been going? We're about to close in 2 minutes.
Like Mr. B was saying, me, I work from 6 to 2. So the moment I come back at home, I usually get home around 3. From that time until I join the interview, I will be sending CVs until I feel like I can't breathe anymore.
Oh, bless.
So guys, let's keep sending. I mean, I started applying since last year, and it's since I came to this group that I got my first response. It's been a year, and I got my first response for an interview, which I did, and I'm still waiting to hear from them what they're going to say. So all I'm saying is let's keep applying and have hope for better. I know something will come. Sometimes things, they take time, and I believe good things, they take time. And I believe right now we are at the right platform with the right people giving us good information. So we are drinking from a well of wisdom. So let's keep on pushing. And like what Mr. B said, guys, let's pray and fast. The wars of ears. People out there are jealous. So let's keep pushing until we get there.
That's brilliant. Thank you. That's amazing. I just want to bring Nomsa here. She's been making progress with the applications. I'm applying daily on agri jobs, day 4, but I am doing all the steps. I just want to bring her to encourage somebody, because this lady, she's very consistent on this program, and she's been proactive in making applications, same as Taffy. So yeah, it's wonderful to see people who are really, really dedicated to do things, and they are being proactive when they get the information from here. When they receive links, they're utilizing them. This is wonderful. That's the feedback we are glad to hear or receive. Nomsa, good evening, and thank you always for being consistent, joining us, and always giving us feedback, encouraging our viewers who are desperately in the same situation as yours. How is your day today, and how far have you gone with your application forms? Oh, it's unfortunate she disappeared. I think it's the network wherever she is. Let me try to bring her one more time before I close, because she always has something to give to this community. That's why I like bringing her up there. I think it's a network. Her network is a bit... do you know what time you go live tomorrow? Okay, tomorrow, because I'm working, we will come back at 3 p.m. UK time. We will meet here for 2 hours. we will meet each other. Thank you so much for that question. I've been applying since March. My documents are soon expiring. So unfortunate, my dear. Keep applying, user. Don't give up. There is hope. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Keep applying. Nomsa, you disappear. I think that's network. Just give us a feedback. How was your day? Any news with your application? How many applications have you done today? Just encourage somebody out there.
Thank you so much, Lady. Hi everyone. I've been here on this platform for less than a week, but I've gotten so many links through the main ones that are shared, like on Jobs and Indeed, and I've been following from then and going to specific companies and checking if they've got vacancies there. And I've been applying for like odd jobs based on my qualification, which is an agricultural qualification. So all your farm work, farm labors. I've been applying on the Canadian websites, on the UK sites, but there has been nothing so far. But at the same time, I know that my papers are not perfect yet. I've only had my application for my BTEC to be verified. I've sent that. I've got the reference number now, paid the amount, the 2,900 yes today. And then I've also went for my police clearance, and unfortunately I got there and it was closed, but also I'm aware that it expires, so it's not as urgent because it's even faster to come back. So I'm continuing with that. I'm also having plans to study at Florence online while I'm waiting, and not just care work. There might be maybe over weekends to give us some experience. So yeah, thank you so much for
That's brilliant,
everything.
Nomsa. You are doing a brilliant job. Well done. Keep doing what you're doing. All the best with whatever is left for you to complete. And surely I can say it will all go well. Keep doing a good work. Keep your mind focused as you are always focused. And thank you for always being consistent and being part of this program that's helping many people. Guys, I appreciate you a lot. I appreciate our team. We've got Mr. Soko here. We appreciate you, sir. Pastor Clara, thank you so much for your consistency, and you are the backbone of this community. Mr. B, he's not here. He's an amazing part of the team of this platform tag. Thank you, guys. I appreciate everyone here, our viewers, people on Facebook who are watching us. You are amazing. Keep following and keep watching us wherever you are. People on YouTube, thank you for tuning in, and come back with your questions. We will be back tomorrow again, 3 p.m. UK time, and hopefully we'll be able to touch on your questions. Just hold them there. We'll be back tomorrow and we'll do more research. Thank you so much, and God bless. Grants still available. Oh, a question from Facebook. Well, that's a homework for us. Maybe we might need to go and search and find out. I'm not able to give you a proper answer on that, but tomorrow come back with that question and see if we can answer you. Thank you very much. Somebody from Facebook has asked a question. Guys, thank you again. Thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow, 3 p.m. UK time. God bless you all. Bye.